Okay. Okay. And we are live. Smart time, health time, and health is wealth. Yes, today
Yeah.
is going to be a really insightful moment because all of your questions that have actually been tagging along since last week will be addressed. Will be addressed. You know, we have um, Ambassador Judith King. Yes, we have Ambassador Judith King, who is always ready to do justice to your questions and your concerns around, especially as it has to do with your health questions. So let's go through the statistics. Interestingly, I came across these statistics, which will really help us with the premise of the discourse for today. Um, according to statistics, we have 74% of Americans that take dietary supplements, with 55% qualifying as regular users. And 57% of those adults have used dietary supplements in the last 30 days, with other supplements inclusive. Then we have this demographic trends. Women over 60 have they actually have the highest supplement usage rate at 80.2%. Now, that's a significant percent for those who use supplements. And now we have non-Hispanic whites. They tend to use more dietary supplements than other racial and ethnic groups. Then we have older adults. Frequently, they take supplements, and the statistics goes on and on. This to tell you that when it comes to supplements, people are fast embracing it. Gets, more insights to Curenza as a supplement. And thankfully, that is what we do here every single Thursday on Smart Pay Health is Wealth segment. Ambassador Judith King, we are ready to take down our notes. Thank you for being here with us again.
All right. So God bless you. Very good. Thank you for having me again today. You cannot without health. I always say many people want to have health. Many people also want to have wealth. But the truth of the matter is that they interchange. Without health, you don't have wealth. And if you have wealth and you don't have health, there is an issue. So many of us will also wait until the things get bad before we take care of our health. But that should not be the case. If you're not, if you're alive and well, the truth is that you must maintain your health. You must maintain your health. A man or a woman that does not maintain his health is liable, is prone to a lot of diseases, a lot of troubles, a lot of health challenges.
Yes.
So when we talk about supplements are to help us, supplement for the food, the vitamins, and the nourishment we can't get from our day-to-day meals. So that's why we have the supplements. Because the truth is that because of the high rate of GMOs and the fertilized food that we eat, a lot of the vitamins, a lot of the minerals are
Yeah.
already diluted, they are already gone. Why? Because most of the food they are not natural again. But today we're going to be talking about the king of all herbs, the king of all herbs, which is called the Curenza. You can see it in my hands. It's called the Curenza, the king of all herbs. This Curenza is a must-have for every home. Why? Because most of the challenge we have with our health begins from the inside. Once your inside is not up to date, the truth is that your health will be at risk. Once
Yes.
your inside is challenged,
So why?
your health. Why our company came up with this life in a bottle herbal cleanser is a cure, is a maintenance. When you use this product, you'll be maintaining your health, and also if there are issues in your health, it will help to curb it out. It will help to take care of it. Every man needs a cleanser. The truth is that whether you take it in or you don't take it in, we are in a community. We live every day in
Sure.
an atmosphere of dust. We live in an atmosphere where there's pollution. That's the truth. If it's not because of what you're taking in, it is the pollution around. Because the
Yes.
pollution around also affects your inside. Because we breathe in and we breathe out. So it affects your inside. It also affects your outside, your skin. It also affects your skin. A lot of
Yeah.
people today are dealing with,
That's true.
we're dealing with tags. These are not something from the inside. These are something that it came as a result of pollution, of toxins around
Yes.
us. Every time there's always fumes everywhere. There's one car, emitting pollution somewhere, and there's all manner of radicals everywhere. So it
Yes.
affects both the inside and the outside, and that is why we have come up with this king of herbs cleanser. So with this cleanser, it helps to cleanse your inside, and once your
Why are you
inside
asking
is
a
clean,
question?
your be clean.
Yes.
So whatever is taking care of your inside, it's also, so I say it's a must have for
Yes.
every family. So
Yes.
even children can take it. The only people that cannot take this are pregnant women. Pregnant women, they cannot take this. Why? Because of the strength of the herbs. If a pregnant woman is taking this, it can push out the baby.
Wow.
But the truth is that it's a cleanser, is a detoxifier. If you watch people that are suffering from inflammation, people that are suffering from um, that have toxins in their system, maybe you have a clogged arteries. Why is your arteries clogged? There are things that have gone into your arteries to clog your arteries. So, but with this, our detoxifier, it goes to detoxify your arteries so that your arteries will be free to pump blood. People that have BP, that's what they are dealing with, blocked arteries. As
Yes.
their arteries are blocked, so the blood is not flowing well to into their heart, and that is why you see that they give them blood thinners so that the strength of the blood or the quality of the blood can be reduced to be able to
Yes.
flow in through their arteries and into their hearts. So, but with our curenza, it handles all of those things. You understand? It also handles inflammation. When we talk about
Yes.
inflammation is the
Yes.
reason why maybe somebody is having arthritis. Inflammation is the reason why there's rheumatism. Inflammation is the reason why some of the things in our system is not working as it ought to work. So our product is able to take care of all of the question, and we need to appreciate us as we join the podcast. You can tell us where you're coming in from, and if you have a question, it will be good for you to state your question so that we can also answer your question. So, asking questions about different health.
Okay.
I think I gave this to a woman that
Mm.
is suffering serious BP problems. Now watch this. It was because of the BP I gave her this curator.
Wow.
But today she told me something yesterday. She said that her period stopped as a result of menopause, menopause or something like that. And now the
Yeah.
period is rushing out. And I said to her that this product is so powerful that it does not only deal with the issues that you think you have, but it goes to deal with other issues that are hidden in your body.
Related issues. Yes.
A lot of people are going through false menopause.
True.
Somehow your period just stops, and then you'll be thinking you have entered menopause. But I don't think that's the issue. The issue
Mm.
is that there's something that is blocking your system that is causing your period not to
Yes.
flow like it ought to flow. So when it's not time and it happens, that means there's a problem. So this stuff that she has taken it for 2 weeks. So it went and now pushed out all the blood that was hidden in her system. pushed it out, and she told me that she feels so strong. She feels so strong that in fact that the kind of strength that she has now has never had that strength for a long time. The last time she had that strength was when she was much younger.
Wow.
Just she feels so light. Distance normally would not go. She's going that distance now. That is
Yeah.
because of what this thing of health is able to do.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so we are looking at access to, the supplement as this is a very, very good supplement. I mean, obviously from the testimonies that we've been getting, so we are looking at access to the supplements. Who can actually, I mean, I know it's accessible from your stable now. I know it's accessible. Definitely, we get to share your contact and your address at the end of each segment. Okay, so the question here is, what age grade? I know you've mentioned pregnant women staying off for until, of course, they give birth. And so let's have specific details around the premise of the age grade that that can actually use these supplements.
All right. This supplement, children from the age of 4 can use this supplement.
Wow, serious.
4, and we have their dosage. Like children from 4 to 12 years old, you can
Okay.
actually open it, divide into 3, and give them part of it. Open
Oh,
the capsule, divide it into 3,
two,
pour
three.
it inside warm water, and give it to them. It will work well. You know, because children at that age, they are prone to worm, they are prone to
Oh,
germs and infection. Understand? And this is a powerful worm expeller. This destroys every negative worm in the system. So taking this will destroy every worm
that's
system, trying to cause them harm in their system. Recently, I administered this to a child that is suffering, that has been complaining, rolling, stomach biting, stomach pain, and all of those things. And they have given the child one expellent, and nothing is working. So I administered this to the child, and all of a sudden, and the child was okay. The stomach was good. After stooling, there was perfection. There was calm in the system.
Wow, that's good to know. That's good to know. And Corenza supplements is actually a holistic supplement. If you permit me to use my own term, we can see how effective it is. Even a child from age 4, that's good news. That sounds good because really you're correct. These days, our children tend to take so many chocolates,
So many
sweets,
things
and so many things. Yeah, and
out there,
yeah,
and
yeah,
they are so
yeah,
harmful to the body. So parents, we
true.
also need to be watchful and mindful of what our children take in. We need to watch and be mindful of it so that it doesn't go to come. Most of the things that some adults are suffering today is not because of what they took in as adults. It was because of what they took in
That's
as
true.
children.
That's
So
true.
when it begins to work in their body, it's not when they take it in. So that's why I'm saying that this Curenza herbal capsule is a must in every home. Don't wait until you're so down. Don't wait until diabetes starts eating you up. Don't wait until your BP begins to rise beyond normal. Don't wait until you begin your heart begin to pant, unusually. Don't wait until your legs begin to swell. Don't wait until you go to the until your kidneys and your liver begins to give you bad report. You can take care of it now. A cleansed colon, a cleansed system is a lively body. Life is inside, is in the system, is in our colon. So if your colon is dirty, everything is bad. If your kidney is not functioning well, it will tell on your body. If your liver has some defect, it will tell on your body. I want to talk to those that are having fatty liver. What is fatty liver today? Fatty liver is some fat, some toxins that have gone to join to your liver, that have grown in your liver, that is causing your liver not to function the way it ought to function. So today, the truth is that today you can handle it. You don't have
Yes.
to die of liver malfunction. You don't have to die of liver cirrhosis. You can deal with it now. This herbal curator can handle that issue. What is in this herbal thing? Everything here is natural. Because of the natural state of this capsule, that is why it's so potent. Everything here is natural. We have
Okay,
over
thank you
48
very much.
vitamins in this capsule. Understand? So our system also lacks vitamins, lacks mineral. So all these mineral and the vitamins your system needs, they are in this capsule. That's the truth. That's how we call it. Like, somebody will say, is this one is this one substituting for the power of God? No, this is the power of God. God Himself, in the Bible, He said that He has given us herbs. God Himself knows that our body needs to be maintained. So He prepared for us beforehand. This is just a discovery of what God put out there. That human being discovered, put it together, and is working. This is what I use to take care of my issues. Though since I started taking this supplement, I'm free of those symptoms
Yeah.
of high sugar, low blood sugar, all of those things. So it's helping me to handle it. So we get so bad to run health, have this in your home. Have a bottle of this in your home. It is not just that are sick presently. It's also good for maintenance. Maintain your body every week. It's good for you to fast. It's good for you to detoxify your system every week because most of us we eat junk. If you keep piling up junk in your system, it will come to a point it will begin to tell on you, tell on
Yeah,
your health, tell
yeah,
you
that's
begin
true.
to be tired, and then you begin to have swellings. Why? Because there are things in your system that are not functioning well again. So instead of waiting till it gets so bad, maintain your health with this every week.
Yeah, same.
Take capsule every week. Every week, share amongst your children every week. Every week, let your wife take a capsule of this every week. A capsule will save you money in the hospital. This is like a lifesaver. So I want to encourage us, don't down on this capsule. It's not so expensive. If you look at how much you will use to take care of that liver synthetically, it's way over how much you're going to
That's right.
look at how much you're going to use for a kidney transplant. It is well over. Is it the weekly dialysis? It's well over. Don't wait until it gets to that point. Don't wait where they are trying to operate on your liver. Don't wait. This is the right time for it. Don't wait until your BP rises so much that there's no solution for you again. This is the right time for you to take care of your health. You cannot be running after wealth when you don't have health. You
Yes.
cannot be saying
That's true.
that's the truth. You cannot be running
That's true.
after wealth when you don't have health. What's the use for wealth when you don't have health? If you make money today and you're using the money to take care of your health, what's the need? Then you're a poor man. So health will lead you into a lot of people today have woken up poor men, poor women because of what
Yes.
health.
Mm-hmm.
There's a case we're handling right now. The woman used to be so rich, but all of a sudden, her system failed and she had stroke. Everybody abandoned her. You need to look at this beautiful woman. She has gone to square zero. So all those money she made those days and no more. Why? Because they've been gulped by what? Our health, our health. So you and I don't need to wait till that very time. This is the time for us to take care of our health. That's the truth. This is the time for us to word as I've got to take care of my health so that my
That's right.
health doesn't deteriorate.
That's
That
right.
is why us this
Right.
curator. lifesaver. This is not Jesus, so, but Jesus is in these herbs. That's the truth. The power of God is in this herb. So a
That's right.
trial will convince you. As many that are, a lot of people are taking these drugs now. A lot of people, it's in very high demand, and you can
Yes, it
get
is.
this. You can get it anywhere in the world. You can get it. All you need is just a call. Are you in the US? You're watching me. You want to have this? You can get it. Just give me a call and I will send it to you. Are you in Uganda? Are you in Kenya? Wherever you are in the world, you can get this. Are you in England? Are you in South Africa? Wherever it is, you can get this. You can get it. Just give a call. You can even go through our website. If you go through our website, you can get this. You can get it anywhere you are. We have distributors everywhere in Nigeria, everywhere in Africa. We have distributors in Europe. We have distributors in the US. So you can get this. No, don't give an excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse. You are not ignorant. Curenza. Curenza is everywhere. Get yourself a bottle of Curenza. Before you finish a bottle of Curenza, you will see how healthy you will be. Before you finish a bottle of Curenza, if you are having eye issues, Curenza can take care of that eye issues. You don't need any operation. All you need is Curenza. Curenza. Are you suffering from infertility, blocked fallopian, weak erection, what infection? Because infection is the cause of a lot of uh, um, uh, erectile, a lot of the result of infection. Long, long infection has been in your system for a long time. It can cause all of this, and we can get this infection anywhere. Get it anywhere. You can get it in the you can get it even on the rail. That's the truth. You can get it in the toilet. So it's not something that you hide it so that you can be treated. Greta,
Thank you so much. I mean, this is such valuable information. And the questions are coming. I even have some questions right here. I have some people in the room and
all right.
they are asking their questions. I actually, you know, promise that I will read out the questions. However, let's look at the question online. Thank you, Godwin Adego, for joining us. And he says that I'm watching from Satellite Town, Lagos. Welcome, everyone. And now we have let's go to, I saw a question, not quite long. Permit me. Okay. Mabel Queen Ude. Good day, Ma. How much is it and what does it work for? I feel like you have done justice to that, but if you don't mind reiterating, I guess some people just joined in, so it's never too much information. Mabel Queen Ude, thanks for that question. Ambassador Judith King is definitely going to answer your questions.
All right.
And
From
do you want to take the questions one after the other, or I should just read out?
Let me take the
Okay,
question one after.
one after the
Okay.
other. Okay,
Okay.
because
For
I
for
have I
Mabel,
have I have I have questions here.
right? Mabel, you're
Thank
asking
you.
how much
Okay.
from the from the
Yes,
office.
she's
It is
asking how much. Yeah.
a bottle like this is 50,000 from the office, and it is for a lot of
Okay.
diseases.
Okay.
You, I don't know what you're suffering for or what you want to use it for, but it
Yes.
helps maintain our body. It helps to detoxify our system. It
Oh, yes.
is just 50,000 from the office. From the office is 50,000. But if you're outside of Nigeria, this is
Okay.
$100. If
Okay.
you're outside of Nigeria, this is $100.
100.
Nigeria
Yes. Okay.
is what so that's
Okay. Thank you, Ambassador Judith King. Okay, so I have series of questions here. Let me take them one after the other. Are there someone would like to know? Are there side effects to the use of Curenza
all
herbal
right. This
supplements? Yeah.
The side effects that we have for the use of Curesa is the positive one. We call it healing crisis. As a
Okay.
it will it detoxifies your system. So that means you're either going to sweat, you're either going
Okay.
to
Okay.
for me, that
Okay.
crisis
It's
because
more like a
it
way of
detoxifies.
detoxicating your body. Yes.
You know, and while you're at this, while you're
Yeah.
at this,
Yes.
make you weak.
Mm.
That's why somebody can actually take this and go out. It strengthens your body. It doesn't dehydrate you. It doesn't dehydrate you. Even though it is detoxifying your system, it doesn't dehydrate you. That's one thing about this Curenza. That's the side is a positive side
Yeah.
effect. We call it the healing crisis.
Okay, thank you so much. So I feel like that's even a way of the body um, giving way for the new positive impact of the supplement. I feel that's a
Yes.
good one. Thank you so much for clarifying that. So, another question online says that there is this detoxicant my uncle uses. Whenever he uses it, his mood changes. Why? Do you have any idea?
All right. I don't know what is in the what they have used, what they use in that production, but everything in this our Curenza is natural. So
Natural.
it doesn't change your mood. This is not
Good.
a product that swing gives you mood swing. No, this is
Beautiful.
a product that deals with health issues. If your system is, is full of toxins, it helps to clear every toxin. So that's what it does. It doesn't change your mood. You understand? And when you're going through this healing crisis, it doesn't change your mood. It's something that brings you up to the place where you're strengthened. You're energized and you're feeling good with yourself because everyone that has ever taken this, eh, when they
Yes.
come up, they tell you, I feel so strong. I feel renewed. When I want to go to certain places, that's the truth. I take Curenza because when I come out, my skin is looking so rejuvenated. I don't need to take any other supplements if I want to get my skin cleaned up. I take Curenza. When I come out, you see my fairness becomes shining. And
Thank
I've
you.
been
Yeah.
wondering yes, what is happening to me? But that is the
We can we can
effect.
we can we can see that radiance, yeah? We can see that radiance
Yes,
all over you. Yes.
that is the effect of this. So if you're
Yeah,
having rashes on your body,
by the way, you're beautiful. Yeah.
thank you. I went for a program last week
Yeah.
and they were telling me, and one of the things they said, if you're looking for beauty, she's beautiful. And somebody by my side said, yes, she's beautiful. And they said her
Yes.
skin is radiant. And I'm
It's
like, this guy is.
radiating. Yes.
So I really don't need to bleach my skin for my skin to be radiant. I
Yeah.
just need to
That's
buy
right.
my system, my skin begins to radiate. That's the truth. Our skin has the power to radiate to radiate itself, to bring itself back to natural if our system is clean. If your system is not clean, everything becomes dirty. It will affect the color of the skin.
That's
It will
true.
affect the
That's
skin.
true.
That's the truth.
That's true.
So people will have flakes on their
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
Understand? Dry of the skin is because there's something wrong with the inside. Okay, you can imagine that your inside is having issues and it's reflecting on your nails.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
People, their nails are eating is because of the free playing in their your inside affects your hair, affects
Yeah. Yeah.
your eyes. That's the truth. Try it. Just give
Yeah.
me a call. Give me a call. You don't have to buy a full bottle. You can buy half bottle. You can even buy a dose, a 2 week dose or a week dose, and you. This is a product that begins to. I'm not telling you what it begins its work immediately. Immediately.
Wow.
So that
Wow. This is amazing. What could be better than valuable information that changes everything about you for good? Your health is your wealth. Remember, your health is your wealth. And SmartPay is bringing that to your doorstep. Kurenza supplements, capsule, herbal. Remember, it's natural. It's
yes.
herbal. There
That's
is
the
no toxic, no toxic ingredients in it. It's something that you can go to bed with without worrying about any crisis. And for that person that said that your uncle, um, your uncle's mood changes whenever he takes certain, supplements or certain medicine, please, this is the right time. I feel this is a very good time for you to give Kurenza Herbal Capsule, brought to you by SmartPay, a try. A try. It is said that the taste of the pudding is in the pudding itself. You can only
yes,
know if you try. Take that step. Your uncle's mood doesn't have to change. Your mood doesn't have to change. Nobody's mood have to change if you are dealing with the right health
yes.
supplement. And that is what we are saying here. Yes, Ambassador Judith King. Yes.
Nobody's mood has to change. If your mood has to change, it has to change for the better. If your mood
Yes.
has to change from a
Yes.
gloomy to a joyous mood, that is what
Yes.
Curious has done for you. You know, a lot of
Yes.
people are so anguished because of pain. You know, for those that have arthritis, those that have diabetes, because there's a stage you will get to when you have diabetes and you begin to experience joint pains, your fingers,
Oh,
your toes, your shoulders, your knee, just like you're having arthritis or rheumatism. You understand? But with
yes.
this, it takes care of all of those, handles all
Yeah.
of those things. So you don't have to
Yes.
die in pain. You don't have to manage that pain till the rest of your life. You don't have to suffer in pain, taking an analgesic, taking painkiller. No, this our product has it all. Part of what they put in this product, we have Garcinia cola, which is bitter cola in it. We have garlic in it. We have ginger in it.
Wow.
Our anti-inflammatory,
Wow.
antioxidants, and products that is in this our product. When you talk about garlic, you understand,
Yes.
it's a antibiotic. It's the best antibiotic in the world. When you talk
Wow. Mm.
about cola, is something that everybody everybody stands for. So the effect of cola in our system, it handles a lot of things. So there are discoveries that have been made, by the day. There are discoveries, hidden treasures that have been discovered are part of are included in this. That is why I say organic is
Wow. That's
100%
beautiful.
and it's herbal. So there's no synthetic thing in the inside of it. It's pure. So for those that have ulcer, take it, heal the lining of your stomach, because
Wow.
of our stomach, those that have ulcer is erupted, and so they're having issues. You understand? Sometimes it's gas. Gas is so much in the system. When you take this, that gas in your system is
Yeah.
neutralized, and you spit it out. Until you spit out those gas, you pass them out. Your stomach will be bloated. Your stomach will be paining you. You cannot sleep on the left or sleep on the right, or even stand up. You're feeling so discomfortable.
Yes.
Of discomfort. But with our cancer, the healing balm,
Wow, thank you so much, Ambassador Judith King. Thank you. It's loads and loads of valuable information for your help. Don't be in a hurry. This segment comes to you every single Thursday. I have actually promised that every segment, every single feedback, questions, concerns will be addressed. And that is why we have Ambassador Judith King. She's always ready to address all of this feedbacks, questions, concerns. So today, let's just take our time, digest all of the information regarding the benefits this king of supplements called Curenza, brought to you by SmartPay. Now, I don't want anyone to have grudges, so I have to attend to all of those questions that have to do with personal health issues. Now, someone likes to know what are the indications for using detoxicants, and can Curenza interact with other medications in just in case? So two questions in one there. What are the indications for using detoxicants, and can Curenza interact with other medications?
The indication for using Curenza is this: when you begin to look at your system, you're feeling drowsy, you're feeling weak, you loss of appetite, you can't walk from here to here, you're always panting. It's time to use Curenza because your body is telling you something is wrong with you. So that
Okay,
is when there's an indication that it is time for you to cleanse your system. There's something wrong with your system. Now,
okay.
interacting with other drugs is this.
Medications, yeah.
Because interacting with other medication is this. Because this our medication is packed with a lot of things. So before you take it, maybe before you take other drugs with it, you need to let us know the kind of drugs you're taking, so that we
Okay,
will know
first.
if it can. Because most of those things that is in those drugs are also in this one. Like those that are
Okay,
taking BP drugs, we advise not to take your BP drugs when you're taking this. Why? Because
fine.
there's interaction between the drugs you're having and this drug.
Okay, very
The
important,
drug will
yeah.
give us, and in our currenta here, we have one of the components of this curenza that is also that handles blood, that thins blood. So if you're taking two blood thinners, what happens? It,
Yeah,
it can cause your blood to be so thin that any little thing will begin to bleed. When your
yes.
blood gets so,
Your phone.
you understand, it will not have
Yes.
weight. So any little thing will begin to bleed. You don't want that to
Yes.
happen. So if you're taking curenza,
Thank you.
you don't need to take that. That's why we advise when you're taking curenza, any other drug, let this one have its
Okay.
way. Maybe
Okay.
the day you curenza, you can take it. That's
Yes.
our advice.
All right. Thank you. Uzolite, I see you. And Uzolite is testifying powerful product. Thank you so much. Yes, someone else saying wonderful product, live in a bottle. Indeed, live in a bottle. And Ambassador Judith King. So, how soon would you recommend for anyone to take that step, to take that action, that call to action? How soon? And please do let us know how you can be reached.
Now, you can take it now. You can reach us on our website www.smartpayconcepts.com. That's our
That's fine.
website. You
Please,
can
can you take
also
that
reach
again?
www.smartpay
Yes.
website. Every information that you need to know is. You can also number 080 0802 You can reach us on that number and we will answer your questions. And if you want to make your order, you can order from that number and we will deliver to you wherever you are.
Yes, Ambassador Judith King, we are still going to take those details again. I have more questions online. I have more questions. Looks like everyone is waking up to this call, and by the grace of God, before long, we're going to reach to every corner of the world
No,
because, like
right.
Ambassador Judith King said, every home deserves this king of supplements, Kurenza herbal supplement. Every home deserves it. For me personally, the one of the exciting parts and the information I got today is that children as young as 4 can actually use it. I mean, what could be better than this? To
Yes.
tell you that when it comes to your health, SmartPay is definitely thinking about you. Our
Yes.
children can, yeah,
And your but it's not just for adults.
yes,
Smart Pay
yes,
has concern. It
yes,
has your concern. So I've made it so much so that
mm,
everybody can access it, everybody can
yes,
use it.
yes.
It's not harmful to the body. It's not harmful to the body. In fact,
It's really exciting. And please, Ambassador Judith King, if you don't mind, let's take these 2 questions because I feel it's very crucial.
all
So the
right.
first one says, what are the signs of overdose? What are the signs of overdose? Please just take note. Then it says, how many bottles or packs can one use and stop if or is it a lifetime usage? So I feel we should take the part A first. What are the signs of overdose?
Now with Curenza, I don't with Curenza
Beautiful
the signs
question.
of is just that your stooling becomes enormous and maybe the shaking becomes too much. You
Okay.
understand? So that's why before
Yeah.
you embark on the usage,
Subscribers, man.
you consult tell you how to use it. And that's why everyone I will give the product to, we always do a follow-up. If I
Yes.
give you this product today and you want to taking it tomorrow, I do a follow-up. I will always follow you up so that I will make sure that
Yeah.
you're abusing it so that you don't get a negative effect of it.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Then
Awesome.
then
Thank you so much. Then the part B, how many bottles or packs can one use and stop? Or do you recommend it as a lifetime usage?
okay, right now, it depends on what you're handling, you know,
Okay.
and I also depend on our body system
Okay.
and how long ever you're using it for has been in your system. Do you
Oh,
understand? If I'm
yes.
cleaning a wall that has just been painted, maybe like 3 months, you understand? If I'm cleaning a 3 months wall, it's going to be different from when a wall that has been there and not been cleaned for years. Understand? With just a little touch of the paint, I've cleaned the wall that is
That's
three
true.
months. But the wall that has been dirty for years, it takes a little time. It takes a little bit more effort to, get it cleaned up. So that's how it works. So I can't tell you, oh, for 3 months, for 5 months, for 6 months. Some people take it
Yeah.
for one just dose and it's okay. Some they take 2 doses and they're okay. Some 3 doses. And I like we said, a dose is 3 times in a week. That's a dose. So it depends on your system and what you're treating. So a man that is treating a minor infection is different from a man that is treating a high risk symptom.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So
That
for
I think yeah.
something you
Okay.
not a lifetime dose, like I said.
Okay.
If I'm saying it in your house has maintenance, everything in life needs to be maintained. So our whole
Yeah. Sure.
months,
Okay. Thank you so much. I think you've done justice to that question. So, like I said, this will always come up every Thursday. We will definitely not leave any stone unturned with respect to your questions. Trust me, trust me. If and the good thing about this segment is how you have that access to catch up. You have that access to share this good news. We have been running this for the past 3 weeks or so, or thereabouts. We've been 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And you can imagine the loads of information that is already coming from this live stream brought to you by SmartPay. It's a I'll call it's a two-edged sword. And so just like you're enjoying the benefits, the health benefits, next week we're going to be looking in depth and also talking about what you stand to gain from this amazing product. You know, like my people would say, when you have good information, it's not the time to hoard it. Good information is not just for one person. You need to share it across board. There are billions of people in the world. I tell people every day, there are billions of people in the world today. And every day that number continues to increase. That means that this information will continue to spread across board. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your uncle, your aunts, your good neighbors, even that stranger. Sometimes you're led to share. And everyone in your community that SmartPay is here to stay and SmartPay is sharing the good news of health is wealth. You've heard it all. SmartPay is a holistic supplement that takes care of everyone's health from the most insignificant. Sometimes you feel it's just a headache, like Ambassador Judith King has rightly said. This could actually be signals that it's time to step up to your responsibility and take that action in maintaining your health. And now we have Corenza. We have the king of supplements. We have the life in a bottle. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and spread this news. Beautifully well, this particular segment and previous segments can be watched all over and all over again, and continue to share the links to your friends, loved ones, families, and neighbors, because you're hearing from the main coordinators, the main people, the main stakeholders of SmartPay, and bringing to you Curenza herbal supplement that makes the difference in your health and, of course, in your wealth. So, for those of you saying, "Oh, I just came," you can replay, you can watch, you can even watch previous segments. And the good thing is that we continue to share these links. Next week, we're going to be going in depth, and also stay tuned for what you stand to benefit, not just only you and generations to come. Because right here on SmartPay, trust me, it's a beautiful balance of health and wealth. And that's why it is said that health is wealth. Ambassador Judith King, any word for us today before we come back again next week?
All right. So, as many that are listening, you're seeing our faces, you can hear our voices. It is time for you to deal with your health. Don't wait until your health deteriorates before you begin to run helter
That's
skelter.
right.
Now is the time to maintain that health so that you can have a beautiful life. Thank you.
So you can have a beautiful life. Smart Pay, health is wealth. Thank you so much. It's always an exciting time on this segment. Smart Pay, health is wealth. Like I said, next week, just stay tuned, because we are bringing to you more good news on how you can actually benefit from this amazing product. For those of you that are looking forward to getting all of those details from the business perspective, next week is your time, and we're going to be looking closely. Trust Ambassador Judith King to always do justice to every single topic here on Smart Pay. Health is wealth. Until we come your way again. Yeah. Ambassador Judith King, you have something? Okay.
I'm
Okay,
done.
okay. We never get tired of hearing from you. Okay, so until we come your way again, same time, same channel, same segment, make do to share this good news to everyone around. Like I always say, tell someone to tell someone. Bye for now.
All right. Bye.
Bye.